Good morning, you guys. It's been about a month since I've done an update, and I kind of want to share where I'm at in my planning. I am not using my Gelio. I know a lot of you guys miss me using a ring-bound planner, and while I love that cover, I am not loving that size of insert. I have even contemplated kind of putting like maybe Franklin Covey inserts in it, but nonetheless, I don't feel like doing any of that. So I will explain the reason I have this out in a minute. But to kind of dive into where I'm at and how I'm liking this planner, currently it works. I'm loving it. I'm using it, and it has basically everything I need without having to have a bazillion sections for this and that and whatnot. So with that being said, I did get a cover. It is a custom. You do not have to get a custom, and I will talk more about that when I start showing my cover. However, I'll explain why I did get a custom. So for me, I would not use this planner as is. This is, I believe it's like a vegan leather. It's super smooth. It does have the elastic closure, so you can obviously go like this and go about your day and use your planner like this, but that is not me. I have to have a leather cover. That is the part I enjoy about the planner. And for personal size rings, obviously I have found my true love cover. It is my Gelio. And while I'm not currently using it because I'm not enjoying that size, I'm not in the mood to use rings right now, that is my cover. Like that is, if I'm going to ever go back to personal size, that is the cover that I will use. And this is exactly how I felt about using this planner. I knew that I needed a cover in order to stay in it. Not that I don't love this. It's just not me. I've always had a nice cover to go over my planners, and I will, again, explain why I got it customized. So this planner, they're starting to get more reviews on it, which I really love. I love seeing other people using the same planner that I'm using. I like using the same planner other people are using because, quite honestly, you just get inspiration from other people, and I think it's great. I love it. So I have really moved into this, and I'll dive into this in just a minute and kind of flip through my pages and explain things. But I want to talk about my cover real quick. So the hand-stitched leather tea covers, they do take quite a bit shipment-wise to get to you. However, meaning that's what they have listed. Like for when I bought this, it was 15 to 45 days. And I think they're going to change it, I don't know, to like 30 to 60, someone told me. So don't quote me on that. They do take breaks to catch up with their orders. And yeah, I was just always thrown off on ordering another cover because I just don't want to wait because I'm so impatient. And by the time the new cover comes, I've already moved on to something else. But I was actually pretty proud of myself that I ordered this and then I still stuck with this. Although I kind of did flip-flop and I played with my Gelio for a hot minute, and I knew not to because I knew this was coming and I knew I'd go right back to the Commit30. So anyway, this planner, I did order the A5 cover. I ordered the A5, but after looking at the measurements, it was going to be 1/4 inch and 1/4 inch. So 1/2 inch bigger than I wanted it to be. I wanted a more snug fit. And you can go and order any A5 planner, and the Commit30 standard size will fit in it. However, it's not going to be a snug fit. You will have space on both sides, which is not the end of the world, especially if you have a thicker cover that you want to slip in. But for me, I messaged Tanya, who's the owner. I believe she's the owner, her and her sister. And I messaged her and I just asked if she could taper it in 1/4 inch on both sides to make it so that it fit my planner a little bit more snug. And from there, others were inquiring about it. So she went ahead and she created a Commit30 standard listing and then a Commit30 deluxe, which is like a 7x10, much bigger than mine. So you can go directly to the website and you can find this cover more snug fit to fit your Commit30 planners. I didn't do the back pocket on the back, which kind of wish I did, but it's not the end of the world. I also didn't do a pen loop, kicking myself about the pen loop. I was like, it'll get in the way. I won't like it. No, I should have got the pen loop. And then I went pretty basic with my pockets. I didn't do the card slots, which I've seen that before and it looks really nice. I just did slip pocket here, secretarial on the front, and then just the big back pocket. This is the big chunky clasp, and it just slides in like really smoothly. So that being said, I'm going to move my Commit30 planner out of the way for a second, and I'm going to show the Hobonichi Cousin. This is something that I played around with in 2019 because I was going to use it. 2019, 2020? I thought this was a 2020. I could be wrong. No, this is the 2019. It says it right there. Goodness. Anyway, I played around with this, and I know that the Hobonichi Cousin and the standard size Commit30 are almost identical. I would say there's like, it's teeny difference in size. But again, if you order the A5 cover, it gives you more space than I wanted. I wanted it to fit more snug. So this still, A5, slides right in here perfectly. Oh boy, this is going to make me want to, this is going to make me want to order a Hobonichi. No. So it fits in there perfectly, as you can see. Taking that out before I end up ordering one. Okay, so you can slip it in both sides as well. Sorry, this tripod's going to start to get shaky. I'm going to order one. I'm probably going to order a Hobonichi. I mean, the boxes are big. And I've finally gotten a groove with horizontal or vertical planning, which I'll show you. And then the daily pages, you can journal on them. You can put pictures on them. And then the only thing is I don't think there's notes pages back here. Maybe there's a couple. I don't know. It's been so long since. No, there's like nothing. So maybe not. Anyway, so that's that. But let's get into my actual planner. Okay. The planner I'm using, I just went to look at Amazon real quick to see what a Hobonichi Cousin cost. And they are $60 for a Hobonichi Cousin. This particular planner, when I bought it back in December, it was $49.99 or $39.99. $39.99. It ended up being $49.99 with shipping, which apparently now you can get. They're on sale. And not only are they on sale, they also have like ones that are apparently not defective. That's not the word. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the word. You know. Anyway, imperfect, whatever you want to call it. And they're on like super sale for like 15 bucks or something. So you can always look into that if you wanted to give this planner a shot but didn't want to spend the full dollar amount, because from what I can see, those imperfect ones look absolutely fine. So my planner fits perfectly in here. And what I love about this planner is that not necessarily the goal setting aspect of it, because it's really, I'm terrible at tracking, you guys. I give up on tracking. Any sort of habit tracking, I quit after a certain amount of time because I'm just like, eh, or I'll forget and then I can't remember and then I don't fill it in. And then the tracker's just like half done, half not. And I just like give up on it. So I've showed this before. These are just my pictures that are taped in. So I just stuck all these pictures together, printed them from Walgreens, and then taped them. So not scrapbook paper, but paper from magazines that you can use a tape runner. Lila made me this little guy. But yeah, so then I just have like some pictures attached here as well. Just kind of flip. This was just a card that I got from, I don't know, Target, I think maybe. Then we have the calendar section. In here, I did tape in these from Peanuts Planner Co. This is her yearly bundle. They're just taped in. Basically, I made them into a booklet first, and then I taped them in on both sides. But this is just where I track my kids' school stuff. This I don't really utilize that much. This is a bunch of stuff that I need to go through. I have my kids' calendar from school as well. And then this was a little freebie from Planner Monkey Co. This is just my goal setting stuff, which I'm just going to skip over. And then I have this little card pocket in case I needed to put like an appointment card or something in it. It's just one of those Target Dollar Spot. I'm sure you can see it. Target Dollar Spot things. Each month has like a little saying or whatever. And then over here is just a page that you can use to jot down notes, things that happen within the month, make a little scrapbook with pictures. Anytime my kids write me a little note, I just stick it in here. It's kind of like a scrapbook. This was dry January, more of a damp January, which I said before. And then monthly calendar, it's a pretty decent size. Definitely not as big as this. I mean, I guess they're fine, but I feel like this has a little bit more space. The paper, I'm not big into all the fancy pens, so I usually just use a Bic ballpoint pen, which works perfectly. There's no bleeding through, there's no shadowing or anything like that. Sometimes I'll change up like what pen I'm using. I used a blue one this week, and sticky notes are on here. Like if I use sticky notes within the week, I just leave them. Pictures, basically what I do is I take my print with my, oh, my phone's gonna die. I need to charge my phone. So what I was saying is I take pictures with my Canon selfie. You can, not Canon selfie, Canon Ivy. You can edit within the, which I'll show you. You can edit within the app to make the picture smaller or bigger. And I just have it like this, and you just stick them together, one upside down, one not. Use a little piece of tape there, and then you can just like flip them. As far as what I write down, this is why I can never do a plan with me. Everything within my week is ongoing. So like I write out my husband's work schedule. I'm not going to do a plan with me and show you guys my husband's work schedule, things like that. I write down game nights that when my kids have sports. These are just all sticky notes of things that I needed to do. This is where you can like cut it. And anywho, like this week there's my grocery shopping list, more pictures. Let's see. Again. And then this is my Valentine's Day card. So this is February, and for February, I didn't really do much over here. I did do like just pretty paper. My commit challenge. I'm failing at that right now. It is what it is. Survival mode. This is my monthly. This little corner tab is from Planner Monkey Co. as well, and it opens up and it slides right onto your corners. So this was last week, and this is what I mean. You can do collages within this little thing and make teeny tiny pictures, and then you can put them throughout your planner. And then this is my current week, which, hallelujah, it's Friday. And then this is a blank spread. These sticky notes, I am terrible at pronouncing the name of this shop, but I will link this shop, and then I just print them on regular sticky Post-its. This is what I track medications on for my kiddos. And then each month, I've already kind of shown this. I did not decorate for each month, but it's just kind of blank pages in between. And then I do forward plan. I don't care what color pen I use. These are all my receipts that I need to scan into my Fetch app. We're going to go see Taylor. And my little bookmark. And then back here, there's like 30 notes pages, you guys. There's a lot of notes pages in here. And then it has the forward planning calendar for 2024. So I track workouts. Next is bills, which I just have everything covered. A book log. I put it in here because it's cute, but I'm more of a podcast or just listen to true crime type stuff. But I thought it was cute in case I decide to read a book. And then the majority of this is health related notes. So yeah. And I have contacts, but those are covered up too. And then back here, I just made like some collage type stuff. And then in here, I have like some stickers in the slip pocket that comes inside the planner. And then just a couple little things in here. But I don't know. It's working. I feel like it's pretty cut and dry as far as how it's set up. You have your habit tracker if you so choose to do one. You could always attach the pages so that you don't even have to look at it. But I'd kind of change up this side section a lot too. But I just write at an angle. I think this is what I'm loving most, is I just write kind of at a slant. I did not like writing like this because I felt like everything, this is what I think it was. I feel like everything, when you're writing horizontal, I feel like they all merge together. Like your one day looks like you've written across the entire page, and I just couldn't get into it. And anytime I've ever tried vertical planning, I've hated it. And for some reason, when I picked up this planner, I just started writing sideways. I was like, oh, I kind of like that. But yeah, so there's my planner. This is what, the last 7 weeks? 8 weeks, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. But as far as, like I said, the reason for the custom cover was just to make it tailored in just a little bit smaller than the traditional A5. And if you're interested in getting a Hobonichi and you want to get the smaller cover so it fits it more snug, you can do that too. This planner's heavy though. That's a downside. This is very heavy, whereas this is very light, even with my planner in it. So if you want to go buy a Hobonichi, by all means, or you can go buy this guy. So in the back, forgot to put all this stuff back in my planner. In the back, I have this, which I can try, and there's I love you notes everywhere. I can try and link this thing. I got it from Amazon when I was using my B6 Stalogy. Oh, and I hook it in here. So that's that. And then I have like more notes and receipts. But I have all of this, and I typically just, bear with me, I don't want to show anything important. Any papers and stuff that I need to go through, I just tuck it like so. And I have my checkbook register. This was a freebie from Planner Monkey Co. too. I have my checkbook register that I keep right there. And then this. I'll show you my used one after, but get these at Walmart, you guys. And you literally just can tuck it in here. And everything fits. And it's kind of like my little jotter brain dump notebook. So if there's something that I know that I want to scribble down real quickly, I can do so on the little notebook like this. And I just write notes, grocery shopping lists, any of those type of things on this versus my pages. So, yeah. So that's what I use the little notebook for. This is a brand new one, so I'm going to get rid of that. But this is my current notebook. And even if I wanted to like journal or just anything, get something out of my head, I can just write it there. As far as pens go, I'm also loving these little jelly pens. This I got from a little bookstore, but I think you can get it on Amazon. I don't know. So these are little jelly pens. I get them at Michael's. Sorry the lighting isn't that bright right now, but I like using these. They don't smear. They don't bleed through this particular paper. And my Tombos that I like, and my everyday pen. So that's what I'm using there. This printer, though, they did come out with a new one. I can link both of them. I'm sure you can find them on Amazon all on your own. But if you want to follow my links, you totally can. I didn't purchase the new one because I guess it's just a brand new battery life. But if you find that your pictures are getting streaky, just use like a can of air and spray and clean out all the dust that can accumulate in it. There's like a little wheel in here. There's this little guy right here, little wheel that can get gunked up with dust. And then also you can buy the pre-made little circle stickers, which I'm excited to use these because those will fit in my box, in like the little boxes so easily. What else? I think that's it, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm about to enjoy 9 days of not doing anything other than being with my family. I look forward to these type of little vacations where we just stay home and we're all together. But this planner is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that's my setup. This is what I am currently loving, enjoying, and I look forward to picking up my planner every single day. And I love that I can have so many pictures in here. And I love that it's a bound book and I can just, it's kind of like a little scrapbook, and just when I go to archive it, I can always go back and flip through it. And I really like this purple pen. I think I'm going to use that pen. But yeah, I still can't get over the weight difference though. The Hobonichi weighs, I'm going to go weigh them. I'm going to weigh this planner and then I'm going to weigh the other one. And I'll put it in the descriptions how heavy this sucker is. I got this back in the day so that I could use it as a scrapbook with like pictures. And then I quit that quite quickly. Anyway, so, all right, guys. Talk to you later.